The following is a production of The Reporter, Delaware County's leading news source.
Good day to everyone on 9/11. There'll be lots of things going on today to remind a lot of us of what actually happened. And for people that actually weren't around at the time, watch them and actually see. But the weather, well, you can see I'm holding an umbrella right at the moment. But this morning when I called into the weather service, we only had 2/100ths of an inch of rain, like a little light drizzle was falling. And then this. Believe it or not, since last Thursday, a little bit of everything has happened. And it all depends on where you're located. Because the two storms on Thursday, right here we had some wind, and we had 77/100ths of an inch of precipitation. It was also 85 that day that felt like 93. I mean, the humidity was awful. In fact, that's the one thing that hasn't really changed much. The temperatures have. But other places in the county ended up with trees down, no power. And over by Binghamton, they had serious trees down and problems over there. Right here, we're still pretty lucky. So I'll keep the luck, because the next time we were on Friday, it was only about 76, but the humidity was horrible out there again, and we ended up with 8/100ths of an inch of precipitation. And then there was Saturday, which had a high of 73, and we had 12/100ths of precipitation. And then there was yesterday where we only got to 71 degrees. But it was, again, the humidity is what everyone is beginning to hate. Because you step outside and work for about an hour and a half and either have to come in and change your t-shirt or rest and take something to drink and cool off, and then go outside and work for like another hour, an hour and a half, and come in and do the same thing over and over again. That's going to change, and I can't wait. But it's not going to change until into Wednesday. There is a cold front coming. So what's going to actually happen? I mean, here we have mornings, and they've all been in the 60s. Normal mornings for us are 51 or 52. So when we're in the 60s, we're already 10 degrees above normal. In some cases, more than that. And what's going to happen is you're going to start waking up to mornings in the upper 40s, and daytimes maybe being 65 to 68 degrees. And that's going to be Thursday, Friday, maybe into Saturday. And then it's going to warm up to be a normal 71 or so for Sunday. And no humidity. I can't wait. But Wednesday, expect to get wet. Okay, so if there are things you need to do, kind of get them out of the way this afternoon where this is supposed to stop, or tomorrow morning, and then let Mother Nature do what it's done this entire summer, which is every day or two, it rains on us. We are not short of water. Let's put it that way. I was going to mow lawn yesterday and decided I better go and weed whack first. By the time that was done, I said, well, I'll mow today. Oh, well. What can I tell you? Okay. Still picking tomatoes like crazy. The rest of the garden's finished, except I'm going to get a second bean harvest for the first time in a long time. They're all blooming and there's beans forming again. So that's all good. But fall is looking like a washout. We are having leaves falling off of trees that are still green and yellow with brown spots. Totally brown leaves falling off of trees. The wind blows and you're watching all the yellow leaves fall off the cherry trees around here. So I'm not really sure what kind of color scene we're going to get this fall. Mother Nature will decide that too. So stay dry if you can. Get ready for the weather to turn cool. And finally say, oh good. Have a good one.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.